What's going on, guys? Hi, Mountain Trader here. I just want to do a quick little trade recap from Friday's trades. Keep you guys updated on what's going on. We came into Friday. We had taken a big loss on Wednesday, a couple $1,000s. We made a couple thousand on Tuesday. We've been trading very, very aggressively. I just kind of been pushing it really hard. Been consolidating near all-time highs. I was pretty confident that we were going to break through there. You know, on Wednesday, I was being very aggressive, and I lost a couple $1,000. Kind of gave back my gains from earlier in the week. And so, after a big loss like that, I'm always going to size down and be a lot less aggressive. And we came in on Thursday, and we had some news that came out pre-market. The price action pre-market was kind of telling us that we'd probably break those highs. But coming off that big loss on Wednesday, I had to size down. And so on Thursday, I did take a couple scalps with some smaller size, and I made, I think, about $450 after a $3,500 loss on Wednesday. I do have those trades recorded, and I'll try to post them up at some point, but it's a long video, and so we'll check that out. Today was kind of a slow day in the market. I didn't really have anything that I liked too much. I did like this area here, which was the high that we did make on Thursday. And so I do like the double top here. It was actually a triple top from the original time it rejected this area. The other day, we pushed back up here. This is before the market opened. We sold off. We pushed back up again, and then we opened right here. And I didn't take a short against that line because I generally do not like to short these lines when they're so close to the open price, because the momentum can take it right through there. So I just kind of sat on my hands and wanted to see if we can get a sell back and come back into the range. And so that's what I did. I did want to show you that you can see that it shows that we're down $62 in commissions on the day, and that our P&L is down $137, but that's not actually true. I'm going to come back here. You can see when we started the day today, it showed that we were down $59 in commissions, and our total P&L was minus $59. And we hadn't taken any trades today. So that was kind of a glitch in the matrix. I contacted NinjaTrader, and they said I didn't hear back from them at this time. I heard back from them, later in the day, that I needed to go into my NinjaTrader file on my computer and go into the database and rename it and then restart it. And this would reset. Otherwise, I was going to start doing this every day until I did that. So it kind of threw us off for the day. It was showing that we were down $59, but this wasn't real. And so I don't know what that is. Eventually, later on in the day, I did go in there and I went into the file, I renamed the database, restarted it, and that did reset. So we should be good now. So let's, and I think I have, let's see, is it here? Yeah, so we go here. This is our statement from yesterday's trades. And you can see that if you look over here to the right, our commissions for the day were like 23 bucks. So that $60 wasn't real and was kind of throwing our P&L off. This is our total commissions for the day with all the routing fees and everything were 40 bucks. Let's see here. These are our trades from yesterday that I'm about to show you. And you can see our beginning balance yesterday was $9,335, and our ending balance was $9,518. We made $222 before commissions, and so we made about, I think it was $190 or something after commissions yesterday. Nothing big, but that's 2 green days in a row coming off that big loss. And so I'm happy about that. Same account I've been using, you can see the account number right there. And so that's that. But again, this commissions and P&L here, wasn't real. It was some sort of glitch, but I fixed that by just resetting the database. So if we come back here again and start playing, was 57 minutes, and it's going to kind of go through this real quick. So there's no really great trades today. This was a pretty simple trade. We had the sell off. This is the previous day's close, the red to green line, and so I took a short here just with 2 contracts, kind of a starter position, and just smaller size. Again, I'm not trying to get crazy, and I'm looking, it's breaking through there, and I'm not getting out, and that's because I see all this consolidation right here. Just see all this pivot. It just kept bouncing off here, bouncing off here, bouncing off here. So I see this area down below here. So I'm totally willing to put on a couple more contracts if we pull back to this area, and if it breaks, stop out. I'm not going to add down to this line at that point, but I was okay, maybe putting on a little bit of an add here, but we didn't get that. It sucked back up. This candle turned green, so I added 2 more contracts, and this is just a scalp for me. Like, this isn't a conviction that we're going to go all the way back up here or anything like that. The volume's light. It's a Friday, and so I'm just trying to make a few bucks. And that's pretty much it. So this trade is just a scalp. And you can see we made $150, but that also took away that minus 60 that we started with there. So we're actually up about 210, 220 bucks on the day right there. And it's showing our commissions are 74, but it started at 60. So those commissions were about 15 bucks or something like that. We had 4 contracts in, 4 contracts out, $2 per contract. So it's 8 and 8, 16. And that adds up. So, and I just showed you that on the broker statement. You can kind of see that it reflects that $60 that we started with wasn't real. So let's just fast forward. We didn't take any more trades for a while. I was working on some other things during the day, and the price action was just really slow, and I just didn't see anything I really liked, and kind of took a few boredom trades, I guess. And so right here, I've seen this pushback. We retested the red to green line. This would have been a better short, and I should have took this, but I just didn't trust it, and I was kind of paying attention to other things. But we pushed back here. Again, I see this level here. There was a lot of support before, and now we're kind of pushing back into it. And I just feel like this is a good area to put on a starter in case we do start moving down more and breaking these levels. I can find a place to add down here and get a bigger position size. But that just didn't happen. You can see I only took 1 contract. This wasn't anything that I was really convicted on, but I did, again, feel like because of all this area here, that it was a good place to put something on, at least 1 contract. That way, if we start pushing down here, I can add 2 or 3 contracts down here, get a bigger size. If we start selling off all day, I can have a piece up here and have a good entry. And if it breaks up, then I just get out. So we're still holding on to it here. I'm not adding anything. I don't really trust this here. What I'm looking for is a breakdown that I can add against. That doesn't happen. We're down a point, but just with 1 contract again. And well, we missed the exit, but you can see right here where this blue dot is. When we pushed up, I just got out right there, and we're back down to $60 on the day, plus that 60 that it started us negative with for some reason. And so we're up about $120 on the day. And this is the total P&L, so it does account for commissions. And let's see, I believe I took, fast forward a little bit. And so yeah, this is a trade that I actually like to take a lot. We broke through kind of the key level, which is this red to green with a little bit of momentum. Then I like to buy that first pullback just with a starter here, and I can add down here, or if we start getting the push-ups and separation from my entry, I can add up here. And what happened is, I'm just going to pause it right here. We got the push, and I went to add here for this move here, and I hit the wrong hotkey and I just exited right there. So I had a winner. So you can see we made like 20, 30 bucks on that trade. I was super frustrated at this point. And I was like, and eventually it did come back down and retest this area. And so if I had a starter here, if I would have added here, my average would have been just down into here somewhere. And this would have broke below it. I may have held through that. I may have added again right here. I don't know. That's all hindsight. But I hit the wrong hotkey and I exited right here for like 30 bucks. And I was pretty frustrated with that. And then I thought about getting in back here for that move. And I just said, you know what? The volume, if you look down here on the right, it's extremely low. It's a Friday. And so, I just didn't do it. And let's see, I believe that somewhere over here, I did take one more trade. And this was just a bad trade. I mean, the idea was fine. I like this move up, this move down. It's kind of like a lightning bolt type pattern where you get that move up, the move down, and then on for new highs. And we did. We came back up here eventually, but I wasn't patient enough. I kind of FOMO'd in. It wasn't a great trade. And this is actually on NQ, the NASDAQ futures. And I should have been buying dips down into here if I believed it was going to go up. So, but as you can see, I bought kind of for the break of this level, which means I got to be willing to hold through all this consolidation before it actually goes. And, I just kind of frustrated. I'm only up, 60 plus 60, 120 bucks on the day. And just going to kind of fast forward through this. So now we're kind of dipping down and I'm adding to it a little bit because I do believe we're going to break that level. And I just didn't like it. I realized that I'm trading, and look at the volume, 732 contracts. Like, I shouldn't be in this trade on a Friday with no volume. This could rip all the way down and cause me to have a red day and kind of going into the weekend after a big loss earlier. I just jumped out. I closed it down for the day. And that's it. So if you see I'm up 124, add that $59 that was on there for some reason, and I'm up about 190 bucks after commissions. So made just under $200 after commissions. Very small day, but we're still on a small account. We ended $9,558, and I kind of showed you that on the broker statement for today's trades. And we do have that issue resolved from that $60 that was showing on there. And we're able to reset the database. So we should be good to go for Monday. If I take any trades on Sunday night, I don't like to trade too much at night, but Sunday when the futures do open back up, sometimes you can get a good entry and something to build on. And so we may take a look at that. If so, I'll be sure to catch those live. And that's going to be it for the update. For today. I hope everybody had, a easier day than I did trading in all this chop and sideways action. And we will start trading NQ a little bit more. And like I mentioned before, we're going to start taking some trades on some stock trades on my other account as well, and kind of start mixing that into it as I get more comfortable with YouTube and kind of just posting trades. So that's it. Hope everybody has a good weekend, and we'll see you soon.